Hi everyone, hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Got some very noisy geese here. We're back down the syndicate in Newbury. Thank you. It's nice to see you too. And yeah, we're following on from a session last week. It went really well, fishing zigs, and yeah, managed to have 4 fish out, which was really good going. It's been quite slow on it, to be fair. So I'll just swap hands in a minute. Just going to be fishing in a swim just down here called Long Chuck. And that gives me access to a big old chunk of water. I don't know if you can see, it's very hard to see it, perhaps if I stand behind them, but even though you probably can't see, where my hand is, there's like a big old fly hatch. Probably can't see very well, but there's a big ball of flies. Last week when I came down, a lot of people were fishing bait, and rightly so. You know, zig fishing is never particularly good for a fishery because you want the fish to grow on and be healthy, etc. But now and again, sometimes you need zigs to, you know, just one, get them moving around the lake if you're regularly casting, and 2, there's fly hatches, sometimes they just want the bugs. So very lucky to have 4 fish. Let's have a look at those 4 fish now. So as you have a look at those photos now, just yeah, so basically I'm going to press repeat to a degree this week, back in the same swim. And the reason why I'm in the same swim is partly, yeah, of course, because I had a few out last time, but that doesn't mean to say they're going to be there again. I had a very good quick look around, to be fair, and what I'll say is I saw nothing. I saw absolutely nothing. At least here I've got good visibility around the whole lake, and I'll give you a look at that swim now. And the good thing about this swim, of course, is, as I mentioned, the visibility. I've got good access to see almost probably 70% of the lake, 75% of the lake, so I've got a good idea where they are if they're going to start showing. Also gives me a bit of space to get the rods out without impeding on other people too. But yeah, let's see how we go. We're fishing about 3.5 foot, 4 foot zigs, 1 black, 1 red and black, and 1 cork. So I like to chop and change and see how we get on, not just the depth, but also the colours as well. Fairly obvious, but you know, some people come and they fish zigs and they sort of give it a token effort on 1 rod. You've really got to go all in on all 3 rods, just in, changing the colours, the depths, everything you can, and hopefully once you find it, get all the rods on it and just hit repeat over and over again. So without any too much waffling, let's have a look at the swim again now, and then yeah, hopefully I'll come back to you later on with the fish. Cheers guys. Right everyone, just want to run through the rig that I'm using. Really basic rig. I don't like to overcomplicate things, but I do like to change the hooks quite quickly. I think you know where I'm going with this, although it's not the spinner rig. Nothing wrong with that rig, just yeah, I just don't see the need for all of the metalwork, shall we say, on there, but it's clearly a very, very good rig. I like to keep things really simple. What did I sound like I was going to call that? A loop. Basically, in terms of components for the rig, you've got a hook, a micro swivel, your braid and putty. That's it. So so let me show you the rig now if I can get hold of it. Hook's still razor sharp, but basically that is the sort of length of the rig. And the actual multi part of it really is probably only, what's that, about an inch up. So very, very simple. I do, as you can see here, just steam a small bit of the shrink tube just over the eye, just so that if you are whacking out a fair distance, that it's not going to slip. But yeah, the pop-ups I'm using are incredibly buoyant, so you get quite a bit of putty there. But that's it, simple stuff. You know, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. I don't know if that's any easier to see, but that's like the last inch or so of it. But yeah, a nice simple rig that does the do really. I do tend to put a small piece of putty just help pin it down. And do I need to shrink tube that? Probably not. I just don't want to pick up a little bit of strands of weeds and stuff like that gets hooked up. You know what it's like when you, I mean, I burn down the tag end, but I just think it just neatens up the rig just a little smidgen and just stops it getting caught on any debris. So yeah, that's it, nice and simple. And obviously just on a leg clip there. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm fishing quite a small amount of bait. I never really use a lot of bait. Probably, I don't know, I've used about 1 kilo since yesterday. I've got another night tonight, so I've probably been here now about 26 hours, I guess, 2 fish. I think the lake's fishing, I wouldn't say this lake is really hard, but it can be a little bit moody, and I quite like that. The fish are absolutely stunning. I should say this lake is Carptonik Syndicate, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I know a lot of lakes look stunning this time of year, but it really does look beautiful. Yeah, top guys on there. This is coming into my 3rd season now on here, but I've got to profess I still don't know the lake that well, because the first season or so I was still sort of trying to finish up on my last lake, and I was still fishing here fairly regularly, but I didn't really give it the time it deserved. In the last couple of seasons I've tried to get up here sort of, you know, every other week at least, and do my bit really, get the fish fed up, get some bait in there, and yeah, it's a nice place to be. I think I've been to a number of syndicates, and I won't name names, but some of them are quite cliquey, and I don't know, sometimes you feel like it's run a little bit like a Gestapo. But actually here it's really, really refreshing, really laid back, good fun, and everyone will help you. There's no like super secret squirrels. Like, you know, if someone comes in to swim and helps with photos, I'll tell them what I had it on, where it's from, and you think, oh, that's just stupid because you won't get back into swim. Like, to me, it's not really about that. To me, it's just about helping everyone else, and you know, hopefully they'll help me if I need it. And it's yeah, it's really quite simple like that for me, really. Not to get all emotional about it, but you know, we're all on life's journeys. We don't know what the guy next door is going through, or lady next door, and so if you can give them a bit of help, and equally if they can help me, then that's only a good thing, right? So, right, I'll stop waffling, and yeah, let's get this rig back out. Let's see if we can have another one. Cheers. Fantastic fish that already reside in Carptonik Syndicate. Also, imagine this at 40 pounds. Fantastic. Let's just have a quick look at the other side. What a fantastic place. There we go. Right, it's quite warm already, so let's get her back. Well, it's the end of the session. Rods are all packed down, gears sort of sorted. Yeah, just yeah, it's been a weird session. 2 nights, 2 fish. Yeah, happy with that. I think I could have done more, but I think when it got really hot, it really did switch the fishing off a little bit. So, but I'll be back, and like I say, 2 lovely fish, lovely place, and yeah, looking forward to the next session. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, if you can subscribe, that would really help the channel. Many thanks.